Hi, this is Miki from Funhouse Fibers, and I'm here today to demonstrate core spinning on my new Hansen Mini-spinner. Core spinning is a really great way to show off some luxury fibers, and art bats work wonderfully for this. This one is a carded bat that I did on my friend Susan's drum carder, and it has some angora, some mohair, some merino, kid mohair locks, and some bits of yarn and things. So this is half of a bat that I've torn up. I did a sample on my mini spinner yesterday, and this is just a few yards that I did to try out the mini spinner. And I have mine set up with a woolly winder. It happens to work great for core spinning, so if you don't have the woolly winder, you can do it that way, or you can use it this way right off the bat. So I've torn my art bat into strips, and I've pre-drafted a little bit so that the fiber is nice and loose. For my core, you want to use a commercial yarn for core spinning. This is a wool blend boucle. Mohair also works very good because it's grippy, and that's going to be great. The thing you want to make sure of is that your yarn needs to be strong enough so that when you hold back on your core, it doesn't break. So you can do the break test, which is simply if you take your yarn and you pull it apart, if it breaks, it's not strong enough. So some people use crochet cotton. I'm not using that for this one because I want a really fluffy core spun, and the boucle will give me a nice fluffy look. So the way I've set up my mini spinner is I have the speed on low because I'm trying to avoid over twisting my yarn. And I have the tension on high because I want to pull in my core as fast as I can and leave it soft and fluffy. So I have my Hansen set on for the touch control. So I'm going to back off here a little bit and turn on my spinner. And I'm just going to pull out my fiber as I draft it and let it wind on the core, keep it really fluffy, and as you can see, it's a beautiful, fluffy, squishy yarn, and I'm going to let it go into the orifice as quickly as I can. And it's really just a matter of learning the speed of your mini spinner and the tension, playing around with that. There are lots of places that you can look online for instructions on how to do core spinning. So just Google that. There's some workshops and books available. And so let me turn this off here. As you can see, the boucle yarn works wonderfully as a base, and the mini spinner bobbin holds 8 ounces, so I'm going to get a great big skein of yarn on my mini spinner, and it's beautiful. So this is Miki. If you have any more questions, you can find me at funhousefibers.com, and the Hansens are at hansencrafts.com, and thanks for watching.